Okay, y'all. It is January 6th, 2025. I am on season 5, exactly halfway through episode 19 of Grey's Anatomy, and the shine has come off this man. I'm not quite at Killam Shonda levels, but he's not shiny anymore. So I got a lot of ground to cover up till like halfway through episode 19, but I have to start here. Like this was insanity. So if I had made this video on episode 18 rather than halfway through episode 19 of season 5 of Grey's Anatomy, I would not have had anything bad to say about him so far. Like there have definitely been like little moments where I'm like, "Oh, like you really should be taking some time like to not date anybody new." Like I understand that you like Christina. I understand that there's like undeniable chemistry here, but like you really should get your mental health in order first. But like I did still find them very sweet, and I wasn't like, "Oh, Christina, run away, like you're in danger" yet. Now I'm like, "Ooh, Christina, run away, you are in danger." So episode 19 begins with Christina and Owen. They're sitting around, they're just chilling out, they're watching like heart surgery, which like good for you, girly. Like that's how you unwind. You just watch heart surgery. Good for you. But like Owen looks over and she's sleeping, and he kind of like looks at her all fondly, and he tucks her into bed and he turns off everything and he gets ready to go to bed. But as he's staring up at the ceiling fan is turning, and the ceiling fan is turning. And I'm just like, "Oh no." Because on some level, I know like intrinsically what's about to happen. So, a little bit of context about me. I have never served in the armed forces. I have never been in a war zone, but I do have a CPTSD diagnosis. The reason why is not really relevant, but I don't wake up well, and I definitely don't startle well. Like, as a little bit of an anecdote, a friend of mine sent me a jump scare when I was in high school, and I cried for half an hour. Like, it was just like sobbing, like actual tears. Like I was in danger. It was a problem. So when I see Owen just kind of like that dissociative stare like up at the ceiling, I know on some level that something bad is going to happen. But like I'm not expecting the thing to happen like is the thing that's going to happen, cuz like if like let's say like I'm startled, if I personally am startled out of sleep or something, I'll definitely like freak out and I'll be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Like I'm already like up here like frightened. But Owen was not up here. He was over here. He was choking Christina half to death. And at that point, I'm like, "Oh no. Oh no." Because even like the thing that I thought was going to happen, it was so much worse. So Callie, she's like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And Owen, like, he kind of like snaps out of it. And you could tell, like, he really wasn't there. Like, because his face was just empty. Like, he was just lost to the trigger. So Callie does the smart thing and she calls Meredith, and Meredith comes over, and Meredith's like, "Holy shit, Christina, like you almost died." And Christina's like, "It's okay, like he had a nightmare." Like she's like rationalizing it. And like I get the impulse to rationalize it in that moment, because Christina knows Owen better than everybody else, and she knows that that wasn't Owen. That was Owen was lost to the trigger. Like he just wasn't there. So when Owen, like, he knocks on the door, he's apologizing, she immediately forgives him. It's just an immediate forgiveness. And Meredith is like, absolutely not. Like, Meredith and Callie are just done with Owen, which good for them. So I'm not quite here yet, but I don't want him and Christina together anymore. Like, I kind of just, I really just want him to go to therapy. I want, like, his season 6 arc to just be him in intensive fucking therapy. And then in season 7, they can try again. And then to make matters worse, when Derek goes and approaches Owen about it, like, "Hey, like, you nearly killed Christina last night. You maybe should go and get some help. Like, this is an injury. Like, you do need to, like, go through healing. Like, you can be healed from this." Owen's like, "No, like, fuck you. Like, you did this, and this. I'm not taking life advice from you," and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, ew. Because it like, you doing the thing is one thing, because like Christina's forgiven it, and like clearly you weren't there, but you don't seem to have an interest in preventing that situation from happening again. And for that, like, ooh, gross, absolutely gross. In other news, Callie has found another sapphic blonde woman in the hospital. Good for her. This is Arizona. There's really nothing about this relationship that's super offensive to me, but there's no like "you are glasses" moment either. So I'm willing to let this cook. Izzie has, oh my God, she has stage 4 metastatic melanoma. Like it's in her brain, it's in her liver, it's all over her body. And I really feel for her, and I want her to be okay. I want Alex to be okay too, because this man has been through it, and it's so sad, because like the scene that I had to leave off at halfway through episode 19 is that he has the cup where like he is going to donate his specimens so that Izzie's eggs could be fertilized because he's her boyfriend, and he's just like, this is not how we were supposed to have babies. And then like he really gets into it with Meredith, where he's just like, he blames himself because he's like, she kept telling me she was seeing ghosts. I'm a doctor. Why didn't I draw the conclusion? But at the same time, I'm like, you're blaming yourself for something that isn't anybody's fault. It's cancer's fault. So I just really need these two to just get their shit together, and Izzie gets better, and then they use their newfound embryos, and they have a bunch of babies together. That's all I want. I would also like George to stop being a petty bitch, because when he finds out that Izzie has terminal fucking cancer, he's like, oh no, like she didn't tell me about it. I was the last one to know. So like, fuck this. I'm not going to be there for her. Like, no, like, dude, this isn't about you. And it's that much more annoying because he was doing so well this season. Like he wasn't, cheating on his wife. He wasn't having any illicit affairs. He wasn't being a fucking incel. He was just doing good doctor shit and doing good friend shit. Why couldn't he not continue that? Like, hopefully he continues. Hopefully he like fixes this, and I don't have to deal with him being a petty bitch anymore. I would like for that to happen in an ideal Grey's Anatomy world. I guess these two are together publicly now. Cool, good for them. I don't have that much to say about it. Like, this is still like icky just because she's so young and he's so fucking old and man hoary. But whatever. This is fine for now, because nothing ridiculous has happened yet. But when it does, I'm done with them. Also, Derek has been an absolute asshole these past few episodes, because that whole private practice crossover, he has this operation with Addison. It goes really, really badly. The patient dies. He ends up having like a nervous fucking breakdown. And during that nervous breakdown, he takes the engagement ring that he got from his mother for Meredith, and he, hey, batter, swings it into the fucking woods. And then Meredith, like, she takes this all in stride and whatever, which, girly, you deserve better. And then Derek, like, he comes back to himself because Meredith is like, hey, like, Izzie has fucking tumors in her brain, like, and you're the only one I know who can fix this. So if you quit medicine now, you're gonna let my friend die. So fuck you for that. Which, good for you, Meredith. So now Derek's back at work, and he just hands the ring to Meredith over the breakfast table, and she's like, no, I don't want to get proposed to like this. And then he gets all pissy about it, like, fuck you, Derek Shepherd. Like, if we gotta call Owen public enemy number 1, can we call Derek public enemy number 2? Because they both suck. Like, if one of them sucks, the other one sucks. Like, this is a Tamlin Rhysand situation where if one sucks, the other sucks. Like, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. So, like, I'm not quite at kill him Shonda levels yet, but I kind of see why everyone's mad at him, and I'm mad at him myself, because like, he really could have killed her. Like, I think like the statistic is like, if you are like, if you're choked by a partner, like that partner is like 5 times more likely to kill you or something. Like, Christina's lucky to be alive. Is that why everybody hates him? Does he kill her? Holy shit, does he kill her? I mean, I'm gonna find out, because I'm coming up on the end of season 5. So my wish list is Izzie gets better. Izzie and Alex, they get their shit together and they have no more drama for the rest of the series. George stops being a dirty bitch and it becomes like a really good friend, and then eventually gets like a new love interest who doesn't instill those incel feelings. Hopefully Owen and Cristina, they work their shit out separately, and then Owen is in therapy for like 3 seasons before him and Cristina get back together. Hopefully Derek takes a long walk off of a short cliff. These are the things that I want.